My name is Victoria and I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. I'm doing this video tonight for my team as well as any other consultant or potential consultant out there who's thinking about purchasing or has already purchased their bling bag and just needs some tips and ideas on how to bling it out. I did the same thing. I watched several videos. I looked at images to see what suited me and my taste and how I plan to use my bag. So the first thing is, let me show you the bag. This is my bling bag. Right here, you'll see there are 9 pockets on this side. You've got a side pocket on either side of the bag, and then 5 pockets on the other side. 2 shorter ones, and then a nice long one down the center. So basically, the first thing I want to talk about is what you're going to use inside your bag. So let me show you the inside of my bling bag. The inside of my bling bag looks like this. So what you'll notice perhaps right away is my own personal wallet. That goes in there because 95% of the time, I don't have my purse with me. I have my wallet and my bling bag. So I'll leave my purse home. I don't need it. I have what I need in my wallet and I have what I need right here. So I leave that home. So I do have that with me. The other thing is my money bag. This is a $3 zipper bag that I got from Target. It was in their dollar spot, and it actually says glitter is my favorite color. Perfectly paparazzi pink, and I love it. There's change in here so that if anyone wants to make a purchase, maybe they just want 1 pair of earrings, I don't want to miss out on that sale because I don't have change for their 20. So there's always change in here. You can hear it jingling now. The other thing is, if I do make a sale and maybe my phone isn't with me or it's a large order, maybe my phone is in another room, it's old-fashioned, but I have my calculator and of course it's in pink. Okay, the other thing I have in here you'll see is a paparazzi bag. This is actually an order for a customer that I'm supposed to meet with her. There's plenty of room in the bag. The bag is a very good size. So if you're thinking about investing in it, it's in the Paparazzi boutique. It's in the back office. They run, I think, about $35 to $40, but personally, I think it's well worth it. Also in here, I have what I choose to put my customers' merchandise in. If it's a small purchase, I'll put in a beautiful pink organza bag. If it's a larger purchase, I also have the paparazzi bags in here as well. Okay, I have a pen. Look at my paparazzi pen. This is not from Paparazzi, but I call it my paparazzi pen because that's all I use it for. So that's in there as well. There's hand sanitizer and things like that. The probably most important thing next to your jewelry that you should have in your bag, of course, are your business cards. You want to, at any time, be able to hand someone a business card, even if it's not the time or the place to show jewelry or to sell jewelry. You can always pass your business card. So that is a must. You must have it in your bag at all times. All right, so let's talk about the jewelry. This is what I store my jewelry in. This is a clear file folder from the Dollar Tree. I love it because it is clear. You can see what's in here, and there's a snap closure. I actually use this this one has my long jewelry in it. My long pieces are in here. You can kind of see through there a little bit. So that one has my long jewelry. This one has my shorter pieces. As you can see, it's see-through, and I like that because if somebody decides, oh, wow, I have this color dress at home or this color top, let me see that necklace because it might go perfectly with my outfit. Great! You saw it because it was clear and you could get right through there. Now I will say the inside of here, my jewelry is still on inside the original inner plastic packaging that Paparazzi ships our jewelry in because I don't want it to rub against each other. I don't want it to get tangled for sure. I don't want to have to try and detail things in front of a customer. We don't have time for that, and it's very unprofessional. So it's in there so it can be kept clean and safe and secure and in its own wrapping. So that's in there. Now what I was looking for before I found those were more of a clear cosmetic bag. But I found that those were a little bit pricey, so I did not use the cosmetic bag, but I did find these. This is exactly what I was looking for, and it was at a discount knockoff dollar store. So I have this zipper enclosure, very nice, clear. These are what my bracelets are in, wrap bracelets, cuff bracelets, all that. And then I do have a smaller one. How cute is this? Smaller one for my Starlit Shimmer, which are the young girls line of jewelry. So that is in there as well. This is all my earrings. Now you'll notice it's not full. I don't have a lot packed in here. I don't really need a lot for what I do. This is just a sample. This is just something I take with me because I have my Facebook page, I have the website, and of course I have my setup at home. So this is just a sample. It doesn't need to be heavy because it doesn't need to be full because it does get quite heavy. So that's something to consider when you're packing your bag, because you don't want it to be so heavy and so uncomfortable for you that you don't want to take it with you. So keep it light, keep it easy. Now for rings, I know a lot of ladies use the book rings, like little binder rings, and I think that's a great idea. I used it too. So you have these, they open up, you slide the rings on, because all the rings, you know, have the stretchy band. You slide them on, bloop, 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 and you're good to go. You close it up, and then you have like a ring of rings. And I love it because I was like, oh, I'm the Lord of the Rings. Ring, get it, and the ring. Okay. So Lord of the Rings. And I thought, and I think it's great. If you don't have any alternative, or if that's what you prefer, go for it. This is great, great, great. But what I have found since then, I actually do think works better for me. I found this organizer, and it looks a lot like a pill organizer. This one just said it was in like a jewelry section of a knockoff discount store, and it said organizer, and I thought, wow, that's great for the rings. And so look, you can actually see inside there a little bit. So if someone sees this ring and they're like, oh my goodness, I have a pink and purple and teal dress, that ring would go great. Fantastic. Once again, they were able to see the merchandise easily. And it's kind of protected in its own case, and they're not rubbing against each other, they're not wearing down, they're not getting lost in the bottom of the bag because they're in this. I love this. Okay, what else is in the bag? Nothing. So now let's talk about the outside of the bag. The outside of the bag is I think that's the most fun part of the bag to do. I'm looking for the printouts. What I did basically was to go on Google. Here it is. Go on Google and find images that I wanted to put inside those clear windows. There's 9 on one side and 5 on the other side of your bag. So I found this. Okay, great. $5 bling. It's big, it's noticeable, it's clear. And that's absolutely what you want to use if you're going to put images in the windows of your bag. You want it something that people can easily see, that they don't have to squint and read because you don't have a lot of time. Maybe you're standing in line at this grocery store, or maybe you're walking down the aisle at the clothing store and you want them to be able to say, oh, $5 jewelry, or oh, it'll say stop me and shop. And it'll cause them to ask questions or to wonder what you're doing. So you don't want anything that you cannot read. I can't stress that enough. So what I have chosen to put on mine, obviously $5. I need to work on my dollar sign, but 5 is there. Buy it, wear it, sell it. Love it. Yes. Thanking my customers. This is just a little collage that I've done. And then, of course, the Paparazzi logo I thought was appropriate to put on there. Now, the glitter that you see in the background, that's one sheet of kind of a heavy, heavy, heavy cardstock that I got from Joann's. And it was about, I don't know, maybe this, you can't see, about this big. And it was $3.99. Use a coupon. It was $2 something. No problem. Not very expensive, but it's quite heavy. It's weighted. And so I have the beauty of the color and the glitter, and then the weight of the paper. So it makes it a little bit more sturdy. So that's what I have on this side. On the other side, I actually just went today and got this beautiful kind of gunmetal color. And so it's something that's going to let my jewelry kind of show, but not take away from it too much. So now, the other thing that you'll notice is that my jewelry is hanging. It's not slouched down in the bottom. This one is just a little bit because it's actually a rather long piece. And so I didn't want to, I wrapped it around, but this is the one I actually want to show for where I was going. So it does hang a little bit, but not too much. You'll see the earrings way up high. They're not falling down at the bottom section. And the reason for that are brads. Do you all remember when you were in grade school and you were doing a project and your teacher gave you this thing to make like the arm go this way? So those are brads. And what that is basically are these little things right here. Do you remember having these? And so what you'll do is you'll just, you know, stick your jewelry through the hook and then through your paper, and you'll open it up like that. Now do you remember those? And you have your brads. So your jewelry will just hang right here. Now this, look at that. This is what I had mine hanging on. And you see it's rather flimsy. The heavier glitter paper works great. Another thing to consider using is the Paparazzi bubble wrap that comes in your shipments. Personally, I don't care for them as a background because I think it's a little busy. But for a cushion, I think it works great. So I have, for instance, here, I have my jewelry. There's my brad. And look, it's gold or brass, right? And look how that looks with the silver earrings. Does not look great. So I do have an idea of how I use it too, how I saw it on my bag. Right there, look at that. There's no gold, there's no brass. All I did was take a Sharpie and just color right over the top of it, and it blends in perfectly. But so you have the jewelry, the brad, your colored paper, however you choose to do the background, and then I have in here, there's the Paparazzi bubble wrap as a cushion. So it kind of gives it just a little bit more something to fill the backing and to keep it from slouching and messing up and looking kind of unprofessional. So this is my bling bag. This is what I've chosen to do. I hope that something that I've said on this video will be helpful to you. There you go. And so any of my team members that are joining, please check this video out. I hope it's helpful. And to anyone else out there, I wish you all the best of luck and with your paparazzi businesses. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.